Howdy guys, welcome back to the Eclectic Modeler. Here is going to be our next project. It's going to be the Revell 1500 Star Trek Enterprise from Into Darkness. Big huge box. I mean, they probably could have done away with the big huge one and did a smaller one. I don't know how long this is going to take. I thought about trying to do two projects at one time, side by side kind of, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I'm kind of the type of person that do one thing, finish it, then move on to the next. But we'll see. In the meantime, this is going to be it. I have ordered aftermarket parts, aftermarket stuff. Just after I've got everything that needs to go into this is going to go into this. I still have to order the antenna controls, photon and phaser board, which I'll probably end up doing later on this evening. And I have to order, I'm getting the iridescent paints from Mackenzie's Taxidermy. Getting the water-based and not lacquer-based. Should be easier to work with. We'll take a look at the model here in just a second, and we'll take a look at the aftermarket parts that I have gotten so far. Like I said, it's a big box. They probably could have done away with not making it so big. Here's the instructions. It's pretty much a book. You got your paints and the parts layout page and assembly instructions, decal placement. Some decals I will use on this, some of the others I won't. I'll probably end up painting some of the parts that actually have supposed to have decals. I've been brushing up on this model by watching I watched Boyd over at Trekworks. I watched his that he built a few years ago. I have watched Lou Dalmasso's video that he had done up on this a few years ago. If there are any others, please somebody let me know and I'll take a look at those too, because I'm trying to get an all-around picture of how I want to get this done. You actually get a safety advice paper. It's the first time I've seen one of those. All the parts are still in the plastic. I haven't taken them out yet. And I don't think I'm going to until I get ready to go upstairs to wash all the parts. And there's a saddle for the secondary hull. Here's a piece of the secondary hull. Here is the other side of the secondary hull. Shuttle bay door. This looks like the deflector dish, part of the other part of the deflector dish. This bag here is pretty much, well, there's the bridge section, there was spine on the back. Deflector housing, or not, the impulse engines. It's like you get the bases in this bag along with the part of the hook the model into for the base. Got your clear parts, nacelle end caps, bridge, window placements. Actually, you get 2 bags, clear parts, deflector dish, the end of the nacelles, more pieces that go into the nacelles, and here are the nacelles. Pretty big kit. I'm actually surprised that it is kind of big. I've seen other guys build it, but I didn't realize it was all really that big. Here is the saucer, top and bottom. This model is molded in white, and it actually looks like it has the indents for the lights to light up the register. Let's see how that works out. And here is the decal sheet. Huge decal sheet. Sensor patterns. Rings around the nacelle pieces. Docking bays. Registries. So they got quite a bit in this for the decals. And let's put this back in here real quick. Like I said, I'm not going to take these out of the bags until I get ready to take them. I'm going to take them upstairs in a little while and wash everything. Oh, sorry. Alright, now that that's out of the way, we will take a look. Here is the rotating Visage, NAS impulse engines for the Star Trek in Darkness build. Yes, that is the correct price, $120. I bought this when I was at Wonderfest. Get a wiring diagram. It gives you locations for the LEDs and impulse lights. On the back page is all about his warranty. More instructions on how to wire it up. The resistor, the LEDs, the wiring, switch, the ribbon cable is all in this bag. This looks like here are the nacelles. Rotating effect for the nacelles. Now I do know that there is motors out there that you can actually use to put in here. I don't think I'm going to use those. I think just having these will be just fine. And here is here's the board. Nav, strobe. Pretty solid board. Got a little bit of weight to it. But that's it for the antenna controls. Until I get the phaser and photon effect. Photo etch kit. This is from Green Strawberry, and this is the one that I decided to use instead of, I think Paragraphics has one out as well. I seen this at, again, I bought this at one, all the aftermarket stuff I bought at Wonderfest, so I might as well just say that. Actually, you get some shuttles for the shuttle bay, and they are made out of resin. Let's see if I get in. Here we go. Here is, trying to do it without a lot of light, deflector dish, shuttle bay. These go for the nacelles. Not sure what those are for. Again, these are for the shuttle bay, impulse engine, and this, I believe, is for the bridge. And you get that. Pretty cool paraphernalia there. I like that. That's pretty cool. And you get the instructions on where everything is supposed to go, including the bridge. Detailed instructions on how to do the nacelle pieces. This went back here in the back. Along with the photo etch, you also, HDA Model Works. Give me just a second here. Okay, it's being pain in the butt. There we go. Now, HDA Model Works makes a decal sheet there. HDA Model Works makes high resolution laser printed decals for the photo etch for the bridge and the shuttle bay. And here they are. You get, they actually give you, it gives you two of everything. In case you mess up on one, you got another spare. Shuttle bay, pieces of the bridge, airlocks, the girders for the holodeck. And these are more pieces to the bridge. And these two little strips are for, looks like wrapped around panels for the back of the bridge. So he sells you those. Or did I get these? Did I get these in conjunction? You know what? I think I got these in conjunction with the green strawberry. I think that's how that worked. So I think I got both of those. I got both of these together, I believe. And finally, another aftermarket set that I got are the Aztecing or the mask for this ship, which I bought from Lou Damaso over at Aztec Dummy. It pretty much gives you everything that you need to have: masking for the end of the nacelle, masking for the front of the nacelles, window mask, nacelles there, the spine, the strong back, lower saucer, top saucer. explains to you some detail painting, how he did the sensor bands, the phaser banks, escape pods, and this is referencing to his video series that he has up on this build. I'd show you the Aztecing, but it's not going to be really showing up on camera with a yellow background. But they look pretty good. I can't wait to use them and get to that point to where I can use them and get the model and start laying paint down on it. But until then, they'll be happy right here in this package. And these run $42, and I got these over at Cult TV Man. I bought these at Cult TV Man, and I bought the Tenor Controls light system at Cult TV Man at Wonderfest. The green strawberry and the HD Model Works I bought from another booth, and I can't remember who they were. So that's it for now. Like I said, I'm still gonna get the phaser and photon torpedo effect board, and I've got the iridescent paint coming from Mackenzie's Taxidermy. So until the first update on this video's gone on way too long than what I thought. As always, guys, leave your comments, questions, suggestions, whatever in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. I looked last week and I think I got like 60, and to me that's huge. Never expected, you know, I expected maybe 10 or 20, but 60 is pretty good. So until the first update on the build, have fun, and we'll see ya.